This is What If Deku Had Shadow Clones, Part 1. So the story's starting. Izuku's parents would be Inko Midori and Hisashi Midori. One day, Izuku would wake up excited to go to the quirk doctor. Inko would take Izuku to the quirk doctor. His quirk would be Shadow Clones, and his power would be, so his energy, you have to eat food, like, to replenish your energy, right? So it's like that. Like, if he eats like a hamburger, it like raises his power and Shadow Clones. So it's like that. After that, Inko and Izuku would leave the quirk doctor, and Izuku would arrive to school the next day. He would be happy to tell Baku his new power, as Baku would just be showing his quirk off to everybody. As Baku would say, "What is your quirk, Izuku?" As Izuku would say, "Well, it's a Shadow Clone." As he would eat some type of food that he has, I don't know, but as he would just do a Shadow Clone, making like one clone because his energy is kind of weak as a child, As Baku would say, "That's kind of weak," as his friends would say, "Yeah, it's kind of weak." As Izuku would say, "It's not really weak, I just have to be stronger, work out, and eat more." That sounds wrong. But Baku would say, "That's still weak," as he would just start to bully Izuku, We will time skip when Izuku's 15 years old. Izuku would just be walking in class, sitting down on his desk. As the teacher would come in saying what he said in canon, Baku would get up, saying the same thing that he did in canon. I forgot, by the way, sorry. As the teacher would say, hey Midori, I know that you want to get in UA." Baku would look at Izuku exploding his desk. As Izuku would fall to the ground, he would say, "Hey, who did that?" As Baku would stand up, he would say, "Really? You actually want to get in UA? Don't make me laugh, Izuku." The teacher would yell at Baku, telling him that if you do that, you're going to get expelled. As Baku would just sit down at his desk, Izuku would get up. It would ring, everybody would just leave. Izuku would just try to walk off, try to run. As Baku would say, "Hey Izuku, you actually think that you're gonna escape, huh?" As he would just say that, Izuku would just back off. He would say, "I don't want to fight." As Baku would say, "Really? Come on, you actually want to get in UA? Tough guy." Izuku would say, "I guess we have to fight." As he would say, "Clone!" He would make 6 clones, as the clones would just start beating up Baku's goons. As Baku would say, "Oh, I guess we have to fight then." As Izuku would just say, "Yeah." As he would just throw a punch at Baku. Baku would say, "Die!" As he would throw an explosion at Izuku in his face. Izuku would say, "I guess I have to make more." He would summon more, around like 10 to 20. They would just beat up Baku easily because they're outmatched. Izuku would just start eating a hamburger. So he would say, that was a good match, huh?" As Baku would just say, "Screw you, damn nerd." As Izuku would just walk off, leaving the building. Izuku would take the path where Sludge Zone is at, as he would just keep eating, as he would just hear, "Kid, give me your body." As Izuku would say, "Whoa, what the heck?" As he would just be grabbed by the Sludge Zone. So he would say, "What the heck is happening?" As Sludge Zone would say, "Give me your body." As he would just start going inside Izuku's body, as All Might would just throw a Detroit smash at the Sludge Zone. As Izuku would say, he would just wake up, as All Might would say, "Are you okay, kid?" As Izuku would just be freaking out, fanboying over All Might. Izuku would say, "Oh my god, thank you, All Might." As All Might would say, "It's okay, I'm always happy to help out people." As All Might would say, "Do you mind helping me put the Sludge on this bottle?" As Izuku would say, "Yeah, of course." They would both be done putting the Sludge on in the bottle. All Might would say, "All right, see you later, kid. Have a good day." As he would just jump off, as Izuku would grab onto All Might. As All Might would say, "Kid, what are you doing?" As Izuku would just say, "I need to ask you something." As they would just land on the rooftop. As Izuku would say, "Hey, All Might, do you think I'm ever gonna be strong like you one day?" As All Might would say, "Yes, kid. With enough determination, you'll be strong as me. Maybe be the #1 hero." As All Might would chuckle. As Izuku would say, "Thank you, All Might." As All Might would just say, "You're welcome, kid." He would just jump off. The Sludge Zone would fall onto the concrete, smashing the bottle. As Baku would just kick it, and Baku would just be captured. As Izuku would just hear a bunch of explosions. As Izuku would say, "What is that noise?" As he would just look down, he would say, "Oh my god, that's Kacchan." As he would just walk down the staircase, the area that he was in. Izuku was thinking of a plan, as he would say, "Oh, I got one." He he would just make tons of shadow clones, as some of the shadow clones would punch Sledger in the eye, as the rest of them would grab Baku, pulling him back, as Zuko would say, "Take this," punching him, but like it's just not gonna work. But All Might would say, "Kid, I got this. Detroit smash," as Zuko would say. He would try to make the shadow clone disappear, as he would walk back. Yeah. He would walk back as All Might would do the Detroit smash. All Might would say, "Thank you, kid, for buying me some time." As Zuko would say, it's alright, All Might, it's alright." As All Might would just give him the quirk one for all, because it makes sense, like he needs the power, like some extra boost in it. So that's why I'm gonna give him one for all. All Might and Zuko just keep training. So Zuko's just gonna be like the original Zuko, having the same power and all, like in season 1. So yeah, Zuko would just walk into UA. He would say, this is where it starts, UA. As he would trip and fall. Same thing goes as canon with Oraka and Zuko meeting Oraka and all. Zuko just sit down. He would say, "Whoa, that's Prison Mike. He's pretty cool." As he would, President Mike would just keep explaining the robot areas, do this, do that, President Mike would tell them to walk down to the place where you destroy the robots. I forgot the name, sorry. President Mike would tell them to go, as Izuku would just keep creating like 5 shadow clones, destroying them, as President Nezu would say, "Whoa, this kid is very good. He has a strategy for this one." As Aizawa would say, "Yeah, indeed, Nezu." Zuko just keeps smashing robots, getting like a bunch of points. As Zuko would say, "Man, I really have to eat something after this." Zuko would smile. As Zuko would just look at the big robot, he would just hear some noises. As he would just look at it, he would say, "Whoa, oh my god." As he would just look, Ochako being trapped by the robot, Zuko would say, "I have to do something. This is what a hero does." As he would just keep running, as he would just make like another clone, like 10 clones, as the clones would just be jumping on the robot's back, smashing it using one for all. As Zuko would just jump up in the air, as he would say, "One for all," as he would just smash the robot. Zuko would come in first place, because all that points, all them shadow clones, it's like just a lot. Zuko would say, "I did it, yes," but Zuko's hand would be hurting, obviously, because that amount, like that power, like really, it's one for all. So Zuko would just keep falling down. Zuko would say, "I can't die. It's what a hero does." As Zuko would just he would use shoot style, aiming at the ground, and he's thinking like maybe it might work, maybe. As he would just get slapped in the face by Ochako, saving him. Recovery Girl would say, "Alright, everybody, I'm here to rescue you guys." As he would just look at Zuko, as he would just she would just kiss Zuko. Zuko would say, "Oh, thank you." As Recovery Girl would say, "Sure you don't do anything reckless." As Zuko would say, "Ha, yeah, I'll make sure." President Mike would say, "Alright, everybody, thank you for coming to UA." As Zuko would say, "Man, they're so nice." Zuko would just walk off, leaving. He would just say, "Thank you, Ochako, for saving me." Ochako would just blush, The next day would arrive, Zuko getting ready for class. He would just say bye to his mom. As he would sit down in class, Zuko would just say, "What is that?" As I would say, "I'm your teacher." So he would get up. Everybody would just be shocked. It looks like he's like, he has bags under his eyes. As I would say, "Alright, everybody, put on your costumes and meet me outside." As Zuko would say, "Okay." They all would meet Aizawa outside. As Zuko would say, "So who's going first?" As I would say, "You." He would throw Zuko the ball. Zuko would say, "So do I throw it?" As I would say, "Duh, of course." As Zuko would just throw the ball, as he would just channel, and he would just channel his energy as he would say, "Take this," throwing the ball. Zuko would go around 4th place. As Baku would say, "Huh, you're not even that good, huh? I could beat him." As I would say, "Alright, good luck, a tough guy." As he would throw the ball, as Baku would say, "Die!" As Baku would get around 1st place. Everybody would be like, "Oh my god, amazing." As I would say the same thing as Canon, starting to expel the person that's last. Sorry. as some of them would just be terrified, as they would try to do their best in the challenges. Yeah. After they're all done with the challenges, as I would say, all right, everybody, guess what? So it was all a test. As Bach would say, what? As I would say, well, I did that. I try. I didn't want to actually expel you. I just wanted to put you guys at work. As everybody would just be shocked to be like, oh my god. That's where I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to make part 2 coming out soon. But I want you guys to follow our YouTube channel, follow our Discord, and just follow us, And goodbye.